if I like something and it's not really trendy anymore, I'm still gonna rock it because I like it. I'm talking about stand out, chunky and punky. If you're a fan of jewelry as much as I am, oh, this is a video you want to watch. If you want to learn more about the 2023 jewelry trends that I'm loving and are definitely like rocking this whole year, stay tuned to this video. Hi everyone, welcome to this channel, Simply Fabulous, where I like to talk about luxury goods, lifestyle, and I try to sprinkle in a little bit of tips or advice that I've learned and impart them onto you. So for today, I kind of wanted to really go into the jewelry trends of 2023. Now I know what you're thinking, okay, we're in the middle of the year. Why are we now just talking about this? But these trends are kind of not going anywhere, at least not till the end of the year, and probably on into the next year as well. So if you're into jewelry trends, or at least the ones that I'm about to talk about, 'cause I'm about to talk about the trends that I'm really loving this year and will still be rocking next year, oh yeah, then this is the video. So let's get into the first trend. Now this trend, I'm not sure how, I feel like this trend has never gone away, but I can see how it also has resurfaced too. I love them. I've always loved this jewelry trend, shall we say, and it's bold cuffs. Oh yes, I love a nice bold cuff, a nice standout bracelet, you know, that can just really put a outfit together. And you just need one. You just need that one bracelet, that one cuff. You don't need anything else. You don't even have to wear rings if you don't want to. You just wear that one piece. And yeah, it just kind of pulls together the look. Now, the one that I'm really loving this year, and it's like on my list to get, and I've been to the store to see if they have it so I can see it in person, but kind of already know I love it. But they didn't have it in store. But again, I went probably like in April or May, and it just wasn't in stock yet or in the store yet. But I think it's coming, or it's probably here now. But that piece that I'm talking about is the cuff at Hermes. I will put the name on the screen and maybe a picture, yeah, a picture of the cuff so that you can see. Now I'm really loving this cuff in like this electric metallic blue color. I can see myself rocking that with a cute outfit. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. And then if I don't want to like have something that's that vibrant in color, which I'm not, you know, against or opposed to, I like color, I can also see myself rocking the black one. Oh, that black one is cute too. Just versatile, can wear it with anything. I'm already just having like outfit ideas in my mind. And then they have like these two gold colors, which I still need to see in person. So like one's like a yellow color, but it still kind of gives off like a yellow gold, and then one's more like a brassy sunset yellow color. It's kind of hard to decide between these two cuffs, but they're beautiful. Now if I can own the whole collection, I would. Yes, I definitely would. I would find a way to rock each and every one of those bold cuffs. So some other cuffs that I'm really loving are the Chanel Coco Crush cuff. This one's a pretty penny, all right, but it is beautiful, and I'm guessing that this has to be part of their fine jewelry collection, just looking at the price point. So that means this actual piece will last you a long time, because that is real gold, not costume. Now there is a mixture of like costume jewelry or fashion jewelry on this list of trends, or at least the list of jewelry trends that I'm loving. And then there also is a mix of fine jewelry. Sometimes you just can't find the piece that you're loving in like a fashion or costume style. Like they only have it in fine, in the fine jewelry section. So you gotta go there. But at least when I know I'm buying something from fine jewelry, I know it's gonna last. I know it's real gold, not plated gold, not dipped in gold, whatever. It's actual 18 karat, 14 karat, whether it's yellow gold, white gold, or rose gold. So that's good. And then also if you can see stones on it, it's usually going to be real diamonds. So that's always an investment, at least for me. I always feel like gold and diamonds, that's just a great investment to have. It's gonna keep its value for a long time. Oh, and the other cuff that I'm really loving and may need to add it to my collection of jewelry is the Lizzie cuff. It's the Arc cuff. It comes in lilac. It's beautiful. It's a very bold statement type of cuff. Yeah, I think if you're looking for a cuff that's not your typical look or just really eclectic or makes a statement, this Lizzie cuff, I think that's a good piece. And because it has like this translucent, even though it's like a light shade of lilac, I feel like you could still rock it or wear it with a lot of things. It's not just, you know, something that you're wearing that has like soft colors. You could wear this with black, with just whatever color you want to wear it with, just because of that translucent or lucite type of clear vibe it gives. So I would rock it with a lot of things. That's just my tip. All right, so for the next section of trendy jewelry pieces is personalized jewelry. Now, I feel like this trend keeps coming back and then going away, but it's really made this resurgence after, you know, everyone's been kind of locked in, locked down. Now that we're out, more sociable, you know, living our best lives, people are really rocking personalized jewelry. I think I've always liked personalized jewelry because I definitely have a few pieces of personalized jewelry. Now, when I say personalized, it doesn't necessarily have to have your name on it. It could have your initial. It could have initial of your mother or your father or just another loved one. It could have your zodiac sign. It could have and just anything that's kind of like personalized to you. So I've seen a resurgence of that trend. It's definitely something that I'm loving. And there's a certain piece that I really like. It's at Net-a-Porter, I believe. But I'll definitely put a picture of the necklace because it's a necklace. It's a personalized necklace where you can put like your initial in there or initial again of a loved one or whatever in the necklace, and that kind of personalizes it. So that's something that I think I need to add. I think all of the items I'm about to mention, I just want to add them, add to cart, add to cart. Go ahead and check out, add it all, check out, all right, ship it to me. Yes, personalized jewelry is definitely making a comeback. Gosh, I feel like the amount of personalized jewelry, like the different styles or types that you can get, from rings to bracelets to earrings to necklaces, I mean, you can just do it up, personalize it all the way you want. Yes. All right, so the next jewelry trend that I'm loving are look at me earrings. These are earrings that make a statement, that stand out, that just add more character, more design, adds a nice little whimsy to your ears and your face. Yes, look at me earrings are in. I'm all for it. And I've definitely seen a lot of people, especially here on YouTube, rocking some beautiful earrings. I'm just like, can y'all put the details of where y'all get y'all earrings from, or just your jewelry, period? So So yes, I think I saw one YouTuber I was watching and she had purchased some earrings like just for her birthday, and she was showing, I guess, kind of where you could get the earrings at a lower price because they weren't the cheapest earrings, but it was like if you want to find like a nice dupe, a nice little similar replica, I think I found one for you. So she normally would buy the items that she feels like are going to be good dupes and like does a video, and she said she had bought this item. I actually watched it, so she bought the item and the earrings, these look at me earrings that she originally had from the actual designer that were before they were replicated, before they got replicated, but the original ones from the designer were these butterfly earrings. I think they're called, I think the brand designer is like Jennifer. Ooh, if I find the name, I'm gonna put that on the screen, you know. But yeah, they're these butterfly earrings that kind of like come down, like they drop down from your earlobe, and they were gorgeous. I mean, beautiful, especially on this specific YouTuber. I don't remember her name, but I just thought they were gorgeous. I mean, she's gorgeous herself, but the earrings she had on, just a nice touch. And then she found the dupe. She found it on Amazon, and although the earrings were nice, I'm not gonna take that away, they were like a quarter of the size of the actual earrings. So she was like, if you're looking to buy these earrings to get like something that's more affordable, I think it was under like $15 for the earrings. I think the original earrings were like over 200. It's like, if you want these earrings, you're trying to find a dupe, yes, it's a dupe, but it's like significantly smaller. So like say the original earring is like this big, you know, just a drop down, and then the one that she found was like about this big. So it just like, it did dangle from your earlobe, but it wasn't that look at me earring trend that everyone's rocking in 2023. So I just thought that was funny, but the earrings were beautiful. I'm trying to think of some other standout look at me earrings that I'm loving this year that I've seen. Oh, these other earrings that I've seen now, I'm sure it's been around for a while. It just got my attention the last time I was in the Tiffany store, and they're these knot earrings, but the ones that were, you know, in like covered in diamonds, thought it was gorgeous. Yes, those are kind of, if you slick your hair up or put your hair back and just have those earrings, those are definitely look at me earrings. All right, so those are something I would definitely add to cart. All right, so the next jewelry trend that everyone is like rocking and it's just definitely caught my eye are more so-called like punk details. So these are your collared necklaces that are kind of chunky, like a nice chunky choker, or earrings that have like a little bit of like spikes or something on it, but it's done in such a beautiful way. Although it has these details of punk, it's still very elegant. It's just a nice detail, and it's not that whole punk rock. It's influenced by like that punk style or punk rock, however you want to call it. So yeah, so I'm definitely loving the like choker type of necklaces that are chunky on my list. I think I actually just bought like a nice chunky necklace to buy the other day to go with this outfit, because sometimes I'll see outfits and then I'll see the accessories that kind of go with it after it. I don't always necessarily buy an accessory to try to pair with the outfit. I'll have an outfit and then pair that with an accessory, and that's what I did. I had this cute outfit and I was just missing a little bit of something, a little bit of just zhuzh, and those were the accessories. And I was like, a chunky choker, yes, that would go with that outfit. So that's what I selected, and that's what I'm loving about this resurgence of like punk details, where they're doing it in just different, unique ways. I feel like fashion is all about how you feel and how you want to dress. It's not about how others, perceive you or what they like. Again, I'm wearing these details. I bought it with my money, so I don't understand why I would care about what anyone else thinks when it comes to my accessories or jewelry that I'm wearing. Who cares? All right, let's get on to the next one. Another jewelry trend that's really popping this year is like pinky rings. And it's so funny because I have a few pinky rings, especially when I do wear jewelry. Sometimes I'm really light on the jewelry. I'll put like on 1 or 2 pieces, and I'm kind of glad that this is back, even though I've been kind of rocking it regardless. Here's me with trend. If I like something and it's not really trendy anymore, I'm still gonna rock it because I like it. But it's always good when like something that I'm rocking and wearing that I love, it's like, oh, it's back in, it's trendy again, or it's back in style again. Oh, perfect. That's just a bonus. Like, I was already wearing it, but like now that everyone's wearing it, or that's what's up with it, I'm good. But yeah, so what's back, or what's in trend for 2023 are pinky rings, as well as signet rings. So those are really cute. I actually have maybe 2 of those. I got them back in like high school, so they kind of have some meaning to me. They were like some of the first pieces of jewelry that my mother gave me that was like real gold. So I definitely have them, and surprisingly it still fits my fingers. I think I've kind of always had small fingers because the rings are small, and I'm thinking, wow, my fingers were that small, but I guess they're still not that much has changed when it comes to my fingers because the rings still fit from high school. So I guess that's good to know. It's good to know that when I buy jewelry, no matter how long I've had it, it still fits, especially like rings, when sometimes you can change sizes when it comes to your rings. But like for a necklace, sometimes that will always fit you, or a bracelet. So pinky rings and signet rings, that's what's trending for 2023. On to the next. Okay, the next jewelry trend that I'm loving and kind of have always loved. Okay, yes, I'm girly, and it's so funny because I remember watching this episode of The Office when Pam had mentioned this jewelry kind of trend, and she was saying the only person who buys that type of jewelry are like boyfriends or husbands. Like, women don't buy this jewelry. And I'm like, oh really? I love that jewelry. If I'm gifted that, that's great, but I would actually personally pick it out myself. The jewelry I'm talking about is heart jewelry. Heart-shaped jewelry. I love jewelry that's shaped as hearts. Hearts and stars are kind of just 2 things that I like in the shape of jewelry. There's this beautiful heart-shaped necklace that I really like. It's by Roberto Quan. He's an Italian jewelry designer, but you can find his pieces like in Bloomingdale's, Nordstrom, Saks. He has his own website. He's a pretty popular jewelry designer, has lovely pieces, and there's this one beautiful heart-shaped necklace. It's kind of like puffed out a little bit, and I saw it the other day, and I think it's part of his newer collection that must have came out, because I remember when I was in the store, the lady was like, oh yeah, you probably didn't see this last time because I just put it out. It's like part of his new fall collection. I used to be a big fan, especially when I was younger, of GC Couture, just because a lot of their jewelry was heart-shaped jewelry. So I'm definitely glad that this trend is back in style because I like heart-shaped jewelry, loving it, glad it's back, or glad it's back in style. I was already rocking it and will continue. So on to the next. So for the last jewelry trend for 2023 that I am loving, that is back. Don't know where it went because, well, I can kind of see where this trend kind of have left, and now it's making its resurgence. I definitely see more and more people, you know, clamoring for this specific jewelry trend, and that is watches. Yes, I've seen more and more people want to either invest in like a Rolex or a Cartier or some other type of watch that they have seen or bought. I think that's lovely. That's beautiful. So I definitely had this phase not too long ago where I loved watches. I bought so many watches, and then the designer that I liked a lot of the watches from was Michael Kors, because they were affordable. They were nice. Some of them you could just wear every day, or you could rock it for like a special occasion or a night out. Oh my gosh. So this trend of watches coming back, I love it. I love it. Now I have to admit, I haven't worn a lot of the watches that I've bought. They're all still in good condition. Whenever I buy a watch, I make sure to keep it in nice condition, especially if it's, you know, costume jewelry or gold plated, or if it's real gold. I just like to keep it in good condition. I love watches. Definitely loving some of the watches I guess I will mention that I have loved. Now, watches have come a long way in price. You know, everything just seems to be going up. Watches that I have liked or do like and have seen in person too, from the Van Cleef Arpels brand, and it's their fairy watch. If I can find a picture, I will definitely put it on the screen. So they have a fairy watch and a ballet watch. I think I like the ballet watch, and it's like animated, and so like the feet move and everything for like the ballet watch that they have. And then for the fairy watch, like the little fairy has like a wand, and it's like part of the hand dial that goes up and down, and then she has like wings that kind of flutter sometimes. I mean, the way they have made watches so intricate is beautiful. And I also love some of the Dior watches that they recently released. There's a black watch that I really like. It has like stones around the face of the watch. They have this beautiful like silver watch with like a mother of pearl on it, and it's like more of like a pinky creamy mother of pearl as like the face of the watch. Yeah, there's just so many beautiful watches, and it's good to know that watches are back. But you might have to pay a little price, but you know what, that's actually not true, because you can really find some nice watches, you know, definitely like under like $400 or $500 if you look. It's funny because I actually remember my first like real watch, and I remember this is when so my mom took me to, I think it was Dillard's. Yeah, she took me to Dillard's and took me to the watch section, and I got to pick out the watch that I liked. And I remember it was silver. I guess I've always been like a silver, white, gold type of person. And it was by 9 West. It had these beautiful links, but they were like interwoven together. I think I had to take like a link out because the watch was just a little too big. So she had took a link out before we watched it. I mean, before we purchased it, or after we had purchased it, but at the store. And then the face of the watch was like a nice blue, but it was more of like a square detail. You know how some watches have a round face, but this one had like a square face. And I still have that watch to this day. It does not work, only because it doesn't have, I think it needs a new battery. But if I got a new battery, I'm sure it would work just fine. But yes, just that sentiment of being able to go to the store, pick out a watch that was right for me. So yeah, and I could see how watches kind of stopped being trendy for a while, just because a lot of people were buying like Apple watches or Fitbits or using their phone for the time. They weren't really purchasing watches unless you're a person who just loved watches or loves watches, because I do have friends who have a collection of watches. Like, they are a connoisseur of watches, and that's never been like a trend for them. They're not like, oh yeah, watches are in now, they're not in. They always buy watches. They're always on the lookout for watches. So again, if it's something that you like, whether it's a trend now or it's a trend back then, if you like it, just keep rocking it. I don't see what the problem is in rocking something that you like, that you enjoy, that brings you happiness. I'm all for it. I do that. It might not be trendy anymore, but I'm definitely going to rock it. So yes, that is the end of my list for 2023 jewelry trends that I am loving. We're at the end of the video. Thank you for tuning in and watching and supporting. I am seeing the comments. I'm loving it. I'm responding back, engaging with you all. Leave a comment, like this video, and you know what? Turn on that notification bell so that you know when I drop the next video. I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. So happy to always share information with you. And again, let me know what you want to see or what you like, or what you liked about this video. What are some of the trends that you are rocking? Or maybe I didn't have it on my list, but you're like, you know what? I love this. You didn't say it, but I'm rocking it. Let me know. I want to hear. All right. So again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.